And we're live. Hello, everybody. It's been a minute. But we're back. It's been, like, what? Best part of 3 weeks since I last did one of these. Which means all these notes I have, absolute gibberish. And I don't know how many of them refer to things we've already done. But anyway, hi. Everybody, welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. All these things I say. And welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, now on part 5, in which things are happening. Like I say, I don't remember it super well. I know we got one of the Laser Eyes, and Renzo turned out to be in a different time, and dead in the present, possibly. We've been eventually opening puzzle boxes, and yeah, we made it into the maze, which is where one of the eyes were, by breaking all of the video games. I'm just gonna get back into it and see what the hell. Why is my email popping up over that? 1 second. I'm going to close my email. Because I don't want those bots. I swear I got rid of that. Oh well. Everything's going fine. No technical problems whatsoever. Let's press continue and see. I clicked in the window computer, but hey, whatever you want to think. We've recovered 73% of the truth, allegedly. We have on. Oh yeah, we just unlocked the conservatory, and now we have a key that's a gun. We already read this, right? It's given by a man in the orange as part of a questionable game. It looks like a real revolver, but has a key construction sticking out of its muzzle. There's a genuine-looking bullet left in the cylinder. There are traces of dark powder on the grip frame on which the letters RN are engraved, presumably Ranzonero. The design is a pre-war Italian model, and the engraving is likely a monogram. These facts indicate that this is, or is meant to look like, the infamous Cine Revolver, which fatally injured an actor while filming a Wilhelm Tell adaptation at Cinetesta Studios. This grisly provenance, in addition to its involvement in the death at Hotel L'Estasiar, has made it a much sought-after item among connoisseurs in the black market. We have the keys to a bunch of rooms, some of which we have solved the puzzle boxes for. As far as my notes say, we've only actually solved 2 puzzle boxes. Oh yeah, we found some mannequins in the revolver room in the attic. Yeah, we need to do 1952, 1957. But I mean, it says unlocked, so those are the ones we don't have the keys for yet, I think. Reach the center of the quiz club. Yep, we needed to find our way through the maze to do that. Unlock the spades door. Yeah, I don't know anything about the playing card doors. 3 graves by the mausoleum, which I have an order I'm meant to do something to them. They have a slot in them. Who knows what for. The magician wants a rose. Okay, so yeah, we've opened 2 of the puzzle boxes. And like there should be one for each of the rooms we've been able to go into. And then putting that year into the puzzle box according to the code in the room gives us a piece of paper that we can then use to unlock a memory from old Lorelei. Video cassettes help you see, log into the supercomputer eventually, unlock rooms. Astronomical clock, ? Still don't know. The journal, which had the moon phases on it. There's a bunch of stuff to do. So yeah, we have keys, 1938, 48, 32, 53, and 62, which I did write down and have marked off the ones we unlocked, which was all of them. And then we solved the puzzles for 32 and... I didn't write a number next to it. Thanks, me. If I just look at patterns and inscriptions and see which door it fits. That was 53. I'll write that next to it. That means we've unlocked and can solve still 38, 48, and 62. So why don't we start by taking a look at those? In the absence of anything else. Off the top of my head, also, I can't remember where anything is. And we've unlocked most of the rooms at this point. Gaming room, craft room. So this is 63. 2014 and 1847 are in this floor. So down here we have... Yeah, we need to get into that, which means we need the playing card keys. Like, I have the playing cards, I just don't know how to make them into keys. Wish there was a way you could, like, search the name of a room. Maybe on one. And all. 32 we've solved. $62 we still need to. 62, 38, and 48 are the ones we, in theory, do currently. How am I missing them? The exhibition rooms. 53. I mean, it's almost like they're not arranged in any kind of sensible order. There's 48. And where's 38? No one in the cellar, is there? Sure is not. Loft? I mean, I know there's a big room in the loft. That is 38. Okay, so one on the loft, west side of floor 2 and far east side of floor 1. She says as though she will remember this. Also, we should probably hit a coffee machine when we get the chance. Okay, 62. So I need to find what 1, 9, 6, and 2 are. According to this. So I just need to find the place to stand face onto them. Right, so 2 is definitely diamond. Cool, I've just... There's my problem. I think I've just written that down entirely wrong. At least, yeah. So... 2 is diamond. 9 is the kind of edge on octagon. 6 is viewed from the other side of 9. Is the cross. Which, again, is not what it says in my original notes. This is the other thing. I say these notes are gibberish because I've forgotten all the puzzles. It's also possible they were just wrong to begin with, and 1 is a star. This should work. She says, tempting all the fate available. That's the cafe. There will be a coffee machine there. This is where I was told about coffee membership. And had coffee forever for $10. Which I maintain. Pretty good deal any day of the week. Taken the wrong corridor and ended up in church. I mean, it's happened to all of us. Yeah, I need to go upstairs, get to the exhibition room. Here. And the puzzle boxes, and the relevant puzzle box, which is this one. Yes. And I now think it's star. Edge on octagon. Cross. diamond. Yeah, cool. There you go. The problem is I was an idiot before. What ultimately changed her mind was when her mentor, Stina Lilfelt, took her to see Un Animale Terribile, Nero's 1962 film. She told me she hated it, called it pretentious yet singularly dumb. But she went to see the thing 4 times. She sent a letter to Nero explaining her fascination with his film. Nero telex a reply. It was short and simply read, "The film is horseshit. Come, help me make a real masterpiece." In Nero's usual befuddling manner, it was signed with the one-time moniker Burattino. Okay, name in telex is one of the things old Lorelei said, so the answer to that would be Burattino. Okay, now the one on floor 1 was like hit, not hit. Down and round past here. No, that's the heart's door, and then up, and then right again to 48. Wait, we just did 62. Now, which one was 48? Ah, yes. So this is to somehow relate to the puzzle box with 2 crosses above each other. Lorelei Weiss, 1948, video installation. In our life, we're always looking for directions, be it to get home or move forward. But in 1948, the artist instead presents us with the idea that how we turn is equally as important as our direction, even suggesting that they're one and the same. Okay. So, those crosses, I'm assuming, we're meant to be seeing as, like, D-pads? So, 1948. So the film roll marked 1. Okay. We have to rotate this 90 degrees, don't we? Because on the box, the crosses are one above another. But which way? How do we know if it's clockwise or anti-clockwise? I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. So let's just quickly draw myself some boxes. Because I might as well just get the raw detail. So that is turning like towards the top edge, viewed from this side. Direction of turning is such a vague concept. The 9 is on the right, and is it doing something? Because there isn't an axis it can rotate along that we wouldn't see, right? If it was rotating along the axis we're facing, then it'd still kind of be a circular motion. Yeah, so I mean, that is like that. There's a center button, so it's presumably that. 4 is the one on the left center. And 8 is the one on the right, and that is turning in the same direction as the 1, right? Yes. Now let's work out how to translate those directions into something that answers this puzzle box. And also, let's get lost on our way to the stairs. That's a big hole in the ground. Wait, something on the floor there. Oh, it's just that brick. Yes, the brick that jump scared me that time. Okay. So we need the 2 cross puzzle box. See, this is lying on its side here. Oh, and we are being presented with it that way. So it was left up, right center, left center, right up. Yeah! Crunch, add it to the heap. A portrait, presumably of her father, Earhart as I remember him, 1948, is scribbled on the backside, is her earliest known work. The technique in the drawing bears a strong resemblance to the computer graphics of today. Using only thin ink lines to create connected triangles, an image of a face is created, making this one of the first, or if not the first, known examples of polygonal art. Neat. Alright, we're on a roll. Let's go do... Not that way. Let's go do 38, which is the one in the attic. Which way are the stairs up again? We have to go around and down, right? Do I grab more coffee while I'm here? Of course I grab more coffee while I'm here. Like, I don't know how much of the clunkiness built into the interface of this... Like, a lot of that is clearly intentional. So, on some level, I feel bad criticizing it. And, like, mostly it works. It's a clear kind of aesthetic. But, yeah. Okay, 1938. This is your 2 columns. Yes. And it's this. Yeah, I have these written down. And it's just working out. See, we're talking a lot about perspective. I don't know why. And we can look at these things through the film camera, in which we can zoom in and out, but we can't move. I mean, we can move left and right, obviously. But... It's a square. Oh! We have a frame in the camera, so if I find a number that fits into this frame, then it's the bottom right number. I get it! Okay, so it's bottom right is 4. And this is the puzzle for 1938. Okay, second? Yeah, second on the right. Yeah, that's the zoom level we want. 6. Turns out taking a few weeks off helps sometimes. Third on the right, which we can just about see through the 2. Yep, that's the level. Is 0. 4th on the right. I zoomed all the way into that square just as a bit, and then it turns out that was the key to the puzzle. Love how often that seems to work. No, no, yes. And last one on the right. Seven. First up on the left is this tiny one. Yeah, that's right. Because, yeah, I should really have just thought, okay, yes, these are all the controls you have. Instead of complaining about how there isn't enough stuff you can do, how about you try and work with the stuff you can? Okay, so that looks like it's the 1. Slightly awkwardly isn't as square as the rest of the letters to line up, but I think that's fine. Second on the left. Fine. third on the left, which again we can just about see. Yeah. Like I say, as ever with any kind of constrained thing like this, don't focus on what they haven't given you, because if it's a puzzle that's meant to be solved, they will have given you the tools to solve it. That's 8. This one, which is massive. Two. Which means the final one is 3. We do it just to make sure. I mean, just by eye, that looks right. Yep. Ha ha ha! Progress. Let's go open another box. I said before I have chronic box opening to these. It was in a very different context to this, so that probably makes no sense. But hey, such is the way. I often make no sense. Here we are back to our room. Downstairs. Exhibition. The 2 columns one is that one. And this is 1938. So those are 1, 9, 3, and 8. Ha ha ha! Success. Her parents started worrying about the situation in the city, and in 1938 they decided that she should go live with her aunt in the country. Aunt Barbara, there's our answer, had suffered several nervous breakdowns, and her grip on reality was at times fleeting. She would, however, look back at the 4 years with happiness. My aunt taught me what she pieced together about art, but often forgot to feed me. She prepared me well for life as an artist. Well, that's bleak. Okay, so we've opened all the puzzle boxes that we have room keys for. Love that for us. Let's go and say some words to an old lady. Hello. What would you say if I said Buratina? And I hope that I spell it right. Luckily, Italian has stable spelling. There is no reaction. What would they be in? Nope. Letters? Nope. Papers and magazines? Nope. Documents? Nope. Oh, yeah, these are the things we're getting as memories. And they tell me very little. I assume these are code or something. Obviously, everything in this game is codes for something. Are they filed under books because they're, like, torn out of that book? Yeah. Page... which one was this? This was the first one we did today, which was 62. Buratina, not Buratina. This is the thing. Italian has stable spelling as long as it's being pronounced correctly. I'm sorry. You were confused by my substandard Italian. What if I said Buratina rather than Buratina? Cross that off. Square, square, rectangle, rectangle. We're getting the answers for something. Like, it's nice that it's not only my notes that are meaningless. The stuff the game is giving me, likewise. But what if we also said Erha? Erha. Don't know why I was still doing the Italian R's there. Cross that off the list. Those are simple. Sure are. Those look like kind of rotation notations. And also, if I mentioned your Aunt Barbara. Barbara. Weirdly spelled name when you think about it. Okay, I never learned to read these ones. Do I have COVID? So we still have the clues from what she says. Piece of electronic art symposium, photo collages, and Pitoyev's band. We've really already got 6 of these? No. Oh, and Yuna's project. There you go. I can't read the things that I've said. This is the other problem with these notes, is I'm reading them, and I am, on occasion, an idiot. Both when writing notes and reading them. Certainly, does the thing, Electronic Arts Symposium, Cafe, okay, no. Mother has sister and father. Scope project, Telex's name, Delphine's band. Yeah. Okay, I was wondering if they'd, cut down that list to the ones you still had to find. They do not. Right. There you go, we've accomplished something. Let's save. I'd forgotten the crunchy hard disk noises. How much truth have we got now? 75.4? That's so much truth. So yeah, we still need 4 more things, and they're all rooms that we can't get into yet. Because we've got 1960, 1973, 1957, and 1982. Those are the 4 memories we still need. We've been to most of the hotel at this point. Love that for us. So what now? Do we go back to Quiz Club? Let's go back to Quiz Club. Waste another year. Not this way. I'm going to need to pull up the map of the maze again, aren't I? There. Alright, can confirm this was not the way to Quiz Club. Is Quiz Club downstairs? In retrospect, I think Quiz Club is downstairs. No. You ever just miss your turning and end up in an art exhibition? I don't know what's up with you, because you've got the 4 dates on there. 1798, 1847, 1924, and 1932. But how am I meant to be associating each of them with a particular star sign? Yes, I know it is incorrect. Thanks, you don't have to play the "you failed at the puzzle" sound every time. I can't remember what the question we stalled out on in Quiz Club was. Yeah, I should pull up a picture of the maze. Because I'm allowed to do that, because this is taking notes in the modern era. Oh, I have to click confirm again? No? What? Oh, right, okay. I thought there would be an animation of me transposing. Was wrong. Come on, map. 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 How am I meant to find a map when I can't even find the photo shortcut on my phone? It is the first button. Map. So we come in at the top middle. Same as you. Oh. No. Right, we come in at whichever mirror we exited at, which in this case is the lower left section. Yes, because we were just going for the golden path through the maze. I should probably find all the mans. Because, this is one we didn't go to. This is... Yeah, the... Oh, no, I think this is the one we stalled out on. Hello. I say if never pass, or is gamma to pass or perish, we know. Stop. Peace with your gun, and just give me the question. Yes. We had no information whatsoever on this. Spare me, brother. Yes, I know you won't accept cowards. Okay, so now if we go all the way across... up, we pass into the western section. Yeah, because there's going to be stuff hidden off the golden path through here, so we may as well look around. For example, there have been dollars. Dollar bills, y'all. Yeah. This hole is empty. Takes us very briefly into the center one, and we run into another man. Which year did Verschlossene Erinnerungen take place in Düsseldorf? I've got a thing about that. So allow my contemplation, brother. Was it a sign? Yeah. No. Great. It's going to be one of these years. So one of these will probably mention it. Wait, no. No, these are the signs for the specific exhibitions. Feels like it would be from part of the biography. Born in 1932. 1938, goes and lives with her aunt, does poly art. 48, earliest known work. Oh, no, that was the poly art thing. 53, dropped out of university. Tirelessly worked with her art puzzle boxes. So, it'll be one of the years between 53... It'll be either 57 or 60. Yeah. Because those are the two that would all fit in that list. But for now, fear of death obstructs truth. I really should have printed out a copy of this maze map. For myself. Where the hell are we? Also, did I just say where the hell? I think I did. What? Oh. We're there? No, can't be there. I know, this is gripping television. Oh, right, no, we're up in that dead end in the western section. There's a mirror up here that will take us back out, but we don't want to do that. Instead, if we go through here, back into the northwest, over here, around here, and down. We haven't talked to you. Yeah. Man with gun. Which year was Dr. S.C. Bolt born? Well, allow my contemplation, because I have a book by him. There you go. Born in 1949. Got it. Takes us here. I don't think there's really anything to... Oh, I take it back. There's a hole in the wall. Stick our arm in it. Object made of paper. It's an American dollar. You know what they say? If a hole in the wall is surrounded by glowing runes, you should probably just stick your hand in it and you might get paid. My legal counsel is urging me not to To, remind you not to take my advice. I'm not a lawyer or a wizard. Or a... I was about to say or a quiz club member. I suppose in basically all the ways that count I am. Which number is life according to transcendental numerology? Well, allow my contemplation, because I did pick that book up. 6. 6 is life. It's 6. You know what they say, life begins at 6. I don't know who they are. Like the big baby lobby. Very strange phrase, Anna. Okay, this will take us back to... Oh, there's a hole in the wall. This takes us back to one of the people we stood out on, right? I think, at the bottom of this passage. Tertius Decimus. Yeah, right? Yes. This is when did the thing opened. When did the thing opened? My god, Emma. You're so good at words. Brother Tertius. Yeah, gone, I know. On which page in the instruction booklet can you read about saving the game? Well, luckily, I memorized all of that. That's page 5, brother. Brother. Boop. We're probably meant to be taking notes of what the answers to each of these riddles were so we can match numbers to something, aren't we? Well, if we are, then I'm doomed. And I'll just have to live with that. So we're in the northern section now. Brother Quartus. Yeah. Gamble's gun, Powers perish. On which date in January did Antonero expect your arrival? I probably have a letter about that. I'm expecting your arrival on January 7th. He said, what date into January? Yep. The 7th. Quiz moderators don't do that trick nearly as often as perhaps they should. And this takes us to a mirror. Oh, but these aren't the mirrors, they're the keys. Right. So I'm still short 4 keys. I never owned a thing. And this key must not be mine. Cool, that's the 1957 key. Right, so yeah, these aren't exits. Points that are marked where there is woman, because the woman is how I get key. I'm speaking utter gibberish at this point. Gamble, pass, perish, gun. I know. Did we see a bar menu? Did we see a bar menu? It does not look like we saw a bar menu. Yeah, I should really have a paper map I can mark up with where the people I still need to see are. Otherwise, I would just be running in circles forever. So we already got the key from here. This is the north quadrant. I keep calling them quadrants. They're not quadrants. Sectors, I guess. This is the way out. Yeah, so we got the key in the northeast sector as well, I assume, given that, you know, we're here and we can get to it. But now I have to check, just in case. My coffee has run out and I've slowed down. Or at least is running out. Okay. So we've got the keys. The 3 we still need are south, southeast, and east. And I feel like I should be able to get to east. But maybe that's one of the questions I ran into. Is that the one that wanted to know about buying whiskey? Is there anything down this dead end? Nope. So wait, go through here. Down past here. Down and around and through, quote. And if you know what I'm quoting, then congratulations, you're as much of a very esoteric nerd as me. Yeah, so there was you. Are you the one asking about whiskey? Yes. So we need to know about... Would be handy if I had a paper copy of the map to make these notes on. We need to know about the price of whiskey. We need to know about Andreas Coleman arrival time and Erinnerungen opening, which are, and you can't see this because I'm pointing to my own copy of the map there, so that's the lower north to northeast passage. There's one that I've circumvented in the north to center passage. Or is it south to center? Might be south to center. It's in that bit. And there's one on the Golden Path in the southwest to south passage. Okay. And those are the 3 facts I need to progress. And I think I've looked at all the other passages across sectors at this point, so I can't do any more quiz until I go and find out the answers to these things. Which is very relatable. Also, they gave us the 57 key. This is me conscientiously making notes. This is me walking into a dead end. And we leave Quiz Club. For now. One day we shall return. Nobody ever truly leaves quiz. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to get close enough to the computer to save the game. We got another 1% of the truth by going to quiz. Love that for us. Okay. We should go to room 57. Yeah, it is 57. Where would that be found? Map? 60. 73. Big middle one? Yeah, 57. And if I get a coffee on the way, all well and good. Actually, well, while I'm here, let's go to the cafe. Then I can procure coffee and also see if they have a menu with prices. And if they don't, what are they doing operating a cafe? Anything behind the bar? Really, no price list anywhere. Honestly, you don't keep a guest book. Your restaurant doesn't have prices listed. It's like you're not even really a functioning hotel. I still don't know what's up with this sheet music as well. Yeah. I'm going to assume we will have more obvious information about that later. That one mention of the whiskey is probably hidden in something we've already got, isn't it? Let's find everything about this hotel. Lost document tubes, quiz, exhibition, secret exhibition, missing script pages, fortune telling and magic show, ghost tour, architect sketches. I think the ghost tour's telling us anything. Was the note on the brick yet? Oh yeah, that. Yes, this was telling us the magic word equations. We did all of that. No. Just quickly flicking through these. How many moon phases did that diary need? Because we have lunar phases of 1847. And like these letters, 4 of them have listed dates in 1847. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Unless 1847 here also includes the last date of 1846. Sure doesn't. I mean, in theory, I could try and like reverse engineer it. That seems tenuous. We don't seem to have any of these things we need for quiz currently. Stretch and hydrate, you make an excellent point. I've been somewhat focusing on this. Oh. Thank you, chat. Well, let's go and open room 1957 and see if we can do a thing. I say that like there's a chance we won't be able to do the thing. I mean, there'll be a puzzle. We can solve it. Now check out this hook. Lorenzo revolted. So, this is the arched puzzle box. Yes, it's locked. I have a key. Do I need to start a new page of notes? I think I might. Read the sign. Lorelei Weiss, 1957, mixed media installation. Can white exist without black? The artist challenges dualism, then leads us astray to present us with the idea that what we believe is only a half-finished thought. We're left with the revelation to form new ideas and beliefs. All we need to do is look up from what we previously thought was true. Mildly ominous. Okay, this is simple enough. This is a 4. It's just these are the two halves of the number in 7 say. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is 4. This one is 2. Right. Also, this is for 1957. Actually, put that in my notes for once. This is 5. This is 8. This is 6. This is 0. This is 7. This is 9. This is 1. And this is 3. Enough. Let's go and open a box. Love open box. What does that mean, Emma? I don't know. Okay, arched puzzle box. So, we want 1, 9, 5, 7. Haha, I'm so good at puzzle. By the late 1950s, focus shifted to her own independent work. She crammed a century of art into a decade, including traditional painting as well as short films and animations. I want to highlight her work in the late 50s, her 1957 exhibition Innen, which included a series of photo dream collages, was probably her most outstanding work. So... oh, photo collages, right. Yes, that was one of the clues. Let's go talk to her about that before we have to go on break. Old woman, I have a word for you. The word is innen. My thanks, old woman. Beam those messages into my brain. With your laser eyes. It's there in the title of the game. Cross off. Photo collages. 3 more. And we know where they are. They're in the bottom right 3 sectors of the thing. We know the questions they are behind. Opening date of geschlossene Erinnerungen. Price of 40... it was 40 centiliters of... McCallum's? Something like that. Minutes after midnight... that Andreas Kuhlmann arrived. Yeah, those 3 things. I guess we're going to go on break now because I need to, take a short break, run some ads, all of those good things. Well, who knows? Are they good things? Are they, the artistic flow being crushed by capitalism? That's basically what this game's about anyway. But in any case, I'm going to go and, run some ads and while I get some water and move around. All y'all should do the self-care things too. Get up move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. This is a reminder. And yeah, hang tight, let the adverts run. I only just noticed we only have one earring. Yay. Actually, did we have any earrings before? Do we only have that since we put the eye in the thing? We might. Anyway, yeah. Go do the self-care things, let the adverts run, and I will see you again in a few minutes when we will go and look for the answers to these 3 questions, I guess. Alright. Love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, a game in which we know 77.6% of things, and we need to learn 3 more facts to win all of the quiz. That's how it works. I mean, I say it like that, it sounds very familiar. Just flashback to the dream I had where I discovered the deep truth that there were 3 questions that all of quiz was based on, and if you knew the answers to those, you could work out everything else. Unfortunately, the only one of the 3 questions I could remember when I woke up was, quote, who is Nuggery the Shadow Thief? A question I have never been called upon to answer in quiz, and wouldn't know how to. Little insight into my brain for you all there. Hey, love and chat. Good to be back on the screens. Whatever that means. Okay, so we need to find how much 40 whole centiliters of whiskey costs, when this one guy arrived, and what was the other thing? Alright, when Verschlossene Erinnerungen opened. Because... No, not that. In notes? No, it's in books because they're parts of the biography. In 53, during the early 50s, she tirelessly worked with her art puzzle boxes. So it's presumably in the early 50s. But that's all I have. And the sign for the exhibition doesn't say. Did anything at the exhibition itself? I know I'm just walking back the way I just came. And the sign doesn't look any different when we see it in real life. That would be cruel and weird as puzzle design goes. Can we still ring Renzo even though we know he's not there anymore? He was in 63, right? Pronto? Good to hear your voice, signorina. Have you found anything new in the air? Advice? Even a delicious soup can stain the shirt. That wasn't helpful. The hammer has no directions for the anvil. Sure, cool. Good talk. I don't have, like, a thing for Andreas Coleman in here, do I? I think I looked before. Straight from Klimt to Kowalczyk. Oh no, actually we file O umlaut after R, apparently. I don't know how German alphabetization works. Interesting. Why do we not have some kind of arrivals log? This hotel is barely functional. That's just the surveillance monitor where we made that appear by looking at it, as one does. Yeah, no, this was my agent telling me to stop. Who the hell is screaming stop at my agent? I will never log off. It's the club's door. Which cards do we have incidentally? We have spades, we have hearts. So even if we knew how to turn these into keys, I don't have the key. Oh, and apparently I had never looked at the club's door, so it hadn't been put on my mental notes. I was distracted by the bit where I danced with Renzo in here. The coat rack here. But I like our coat. And this takes us out into the front garden. What's the glowy thing down here? Oh, that is just a light fitting. Is there a log in the gatehouse? As would be sensible. We saw that. Really feel like there should be more stuff on that bookshelf for her. Yes, I know the gate is open. I was just examining things. Game. There's Lorenzo's hat. There's Rudy. I am beginning to slightly draw a blank. Rudy, do you have any opinions? Rudy? Rudy. Rudy. Do you know what you've beschlossen Erinnerungen opened? No? Okay. You are but a dog, I suppose. Did we have something to do with these sculptures? Can't remember. Just reeks of this is a puzzle. Yeah. To open those ladders, we need to get to the balcony above the door, which I think means we need to work out the playing cards. And it would be logical to think that playing cards come from the magician. So we would have to find the road. And some say, no, I'm not going to start thinking. I mean, that song's in my head now, but I don't need to inflict it on the rest of you. God, I hate that song. Fun fact about me, I really, really hate that song. It's bad. We already did everything over here. Did we look around the... Did we just never come in here? I think we just never came in here. Oh no, we opened a shortcut in here and just never looked at anything else. Cool, I'm an idiot. None of these are 40 centiliters of whiskey. Cucumber salad, kohlrabi with bread, garden herbs and whipped butter. Cabbage and mushrooms, broad beans and thyme, cheese with eggplant, fresh peas and black pepper, and chocolate muffin with raspberries, mint, and white sugar. Yep, that sure is a very German menu. Here's our wine list. We have quite the variety. Our non-alcoholic options are water, very German. Coffee, grappa, cha-cha, don't know what that is off the top of my head. Coffee, drinks. Glen Magnus, that was it. 3, whichever currency this is going to be using, because it depends which of the many time periods we're in this menu was printed in. I'm going to guess euros. 3 marks seems wrong. And that's 3 per centiliter. So 100. Maybe it is marks actually. 120. Maybe he said 4 centiliters. 40 centiliters is like half a liter of whiskey. Anyway, it's 3 per. I am foreseeing that this is going to be the resolution to many of these puzzles, is I just looked straight past a thing. Is there not a rose out here? No, there was the forbidden fruit, which is probably a member of the rose family because, like, half the plants are. Yeah, this seems like it would really be the place to find a rose, and yeah. There's this dead woman, who I'm not moving, apparently. And this takes us back into the cafe. Well, we can go to the mirror room. Say hello to Jesus. Because we now have one of the answers we need for the quiz. Now, if I had a paper copy of the quiz map to mark up, I would be able to tell you which of the 3 places I still need to go this was. But I don't. So instead, let's just explore. Yes, there'll be a lot of me walking over ground I've already walked over before, because, as we've established, I miss things. Because one of the ones was, like, at the bottom of this passage, right? Yeah. Gamble, path, parish, gun. I know. Okay, so this is when that opened, which I'm not sure, brother. And I think the one on the golden path is Andreas Coleman. So this instead is the one that was stopping me getting into the east quadrant. Still not quadrants. Sector, I think. I need to go back up here. Right, now that's the other. That's where I got the key from the center sector. And then there's you. Are you the one who wants to know about whiskey? Yes. Okay, yeah, 4 centiliters. 12 euro mark, whatever. Cross it off the list. Soon we will probably add something more to the list, but first I'm going to stick my hand in this hole and get $1. Love that for me. Right, quiz question the next. When was the Augenwaldburg Forest given status as a national park? Well, I'm sure I read a sign about that. 1958, brother. Seriously, every time they're calling people brother, I know it's in kind of a culty way, but I'm just hearing it in a Hulk Hogan way. I just said 58, right? I got distracted talking about Hulk Hogan. Okay, good, thank God. And this will get us another room key. Go in here, turn left. Aha! You are more than I ever was. And this key must not be mine. 1960. Love that for us. Now this should just be going to a dead end. But still, let's see if we can answer the question. How many types of cocktails does the hotel serve? Well, that is also on the same bar menu, so not my contemplation. 4. You can have a Negroni, Boulevardier, Cardinal, or Kier. Debate amongst yourselves what the correct choice is. That's 4 cocktails, brother. Or at least the 4 that they file under cocktail. Like, you could argue that Irish coffee is a cocktail, and that's under coffee drinks. Oh, right, this is just an exit. Yeah, sure. I guess. Let's save. So, 13 of 26 Quiz Club questions? Jesus. Are there still 13 passages that we haven't been able to get to? I guess there's the 2 we already know about. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there are. Wow, okay. Plenty of quiz left that we can't get into until we know anything about Andreas Curlman. But we have the key to room 1960. Which room was that? None of them are on this floor, am I? 1960 is the top left of floor 2. Which we have to go down and round for. I think there's a coffee machine in here as well. Yeah, there is. Love that for us. $1960. So this is 2 columns of diamond. Okay, so all of these look like they're going to resolve into things when viewed from the right direction. Okay, so 1960. Got 2 columns of 5. 1960. In 1960, the artist invites us to look at things differently. Armed with new perspectives, the abstract becomes concrete, and meaning appears where there previously was none. Like, for example, that right there is a 5. The next one up, strafing would really help, but would appear to be an 8. Next, that's a 1. Then that looks like a 3, yeah. Not really having to hunt for the right perspectives for these, it seems to just be from the center. That's a 9. And then down the other side, hello, that's a 7. That is a 0. That's a 4. That's a 2, and the other one's a 6. We can go and open another box with that. How do we get back to the gallery quickly, or is there not a quick way? Yeah, I think we have to go all the way around. Oh, well, that's what coffee's for. See, if we were more, focused on being an adventure game protagonist, we could have just picked these puzzle boxes up, carried them around. But no. Right, that's this one. So the 1 in 1, 9, 6, 0. Done. So 2 keys left. Yeah. Her advertising sketches for KLB's Her advertising sketches for KLB Electronics would lead to perhaps her greatest artistic triumph. KLB was at the height of its game and believed then to be the future of computer manufacturers. In a frenzied creative why can I not say words? Fever, Jose Joe Hertzmuller decided that instead of a dry technical demonstration, they should demonstrate the OCU3 in an art exhibition, the 1960 Electronic Art Symposium. She was one of 5 artists handpicked for the exhibition, and her contribution, and 10, marked the start of her technological phase. Well, we have a phrase to say, and we may as well go do that. Old woman, I say unto thee, and 10. A, N, T, E, N, N, E. So the remaining clues we have are Petoyev's band and Yuna's project. Wait, that looked... I don't know whether I should be worried that feels like it made some kind of visual sense. That's just 1963 mirrored. Oh god, are we going to have to, have an order for these? Because the 1961 says 1963. But 1963 isn't one of the memories we're going to get. I wonder if they all say 1963. Number of intersections, 1963. Number of squares on a 3x3 grid this is taking up, 1963. So I know what the answer is going to be, but it's just working out why. How does this translate to 1963? I mean, I'm assuming it does. This isn't 1963, because if you rotate each of those joints out the way they say, this is 1847. Yeah. Yeah. It is, right? Yeah, it just feels like they've marked the joint slightly wrong on the last one. But anyway. So I presume these are all going to be one of the years that we keep getting. Yeah, and this is 2014, just on how many squares up it is on each of them. And this is sure something. Yeah, I'm not sure how this one works. Okay, but each of these seems to be one of the years we keep hearing, just in various coded forms. Okay. But we still don't know when the exhibition opened. I must be missing something, right? Or maybe I'm not. Because, yeah, there aren't any dates on, like, any of the art, because it's all presented as, like, a retrospective. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at my Mind Palace. And if we look back at the biography thing, so in 50, so yeah, it's the early 50s, but then but then by the late 50s, it's saying focus had shifted, and there's two memories left, which are what 87 and something else. What are the other rooms we haven't opened yet? 73 and 82. No, this doesn't. I just need more stuff from the early 50s that talks about it. And I need to work out how the hell this answers the question. I'm just going to be quickly looking through everything. Well, not quite everything. There's so much. Yes, I know that. We already did these puzzles, I think. Yeah, it looks like we skipped over something there. Here we have the script pages, which we already spent a lot of time getting and reading. And we have the book on the third eye. Have you taken the challenge of knowledge and are ready to step out into a world of fine art? So, true art. Are you the foretold Knockins Moulier? We welcome you, the real connoisseur, to sit all in the red gallery on the second floor. Which, yeah. Read these. Yeah. Yeah, we already solved all of those. I've forgotten quite how time cube this was. We looked at all of those. We looked at all of these, right? Yeah. And these are just kind of the hints to how to solve that box. We looked at all those. They're just saying which door is which. Yeah, we know that these are the given. This is telling us which of the glyphs is which letter, and these are the error messages. So yeah, it seems like we've just missed some things, which is annoying because I don't know where to find things. But I suppose such is the nature of the investigation game. Can I take this big hammer yet? No? Fine, let's just jump down the hole. Because hey, sometimes you gotta. We already solved all the puzzles in the chapel. Right? Yeah, the Bible is just telling us the Latin names of the horsemen of the apocalypse. Can we go in the confessional? No. There's no one in there, and there never was. Woo! We did all of this. I feel like we won at church. Well, there's blotches of paint there. They were a clue. Right, I get $1, I suppose. This is a letter, which, yeah, these are just the letters between the brothers. Let's find the library again. Did we miss any books in here? Books about language. We read all of these. We read international. Oh, that's it's telling us the difference between Northeast, South, and West languages, which I don't remember if it's come up. Or if it has, it might just be things I already knew, so. Biographies. That book's all torn up. Can we get anything off these shelves? It does not seem like. The upstairs bit has that journal. So it wants 5 moon phases, and I'm pretty sure that on the side there it does say 1847. So I need 5 dates in 1847. That is what that says. Yes. I need 5 dates in 1847. I can't remember. Could we get to the 1847 book here? why was there paint at the 1800s? I can't remember. See, this is really not helping the fact that I went away for 2 weeks and my brain became completely smooth. Okay, maybe there was something there and we already found it. I can't remember. It's the 90s, 80s, 70s. Yeah, so the 40s are one of the ones over on the left. This was the horse rooms. This is the other side of the library. 30s. Yeah, we pulled the 1847 book, and that's what opened the secret door. And this takes us right to one of the printer rooms. And then out here where we lowered the chandelier for the key. And we still can't just use the Ace of Spades on this spade store, right? Okay, it was worth a try. I shouldn't need it. It may not have been, in fact, been worth a try. Here's one of the 2 rooms we haven't opened. And this goes down to the piano room. And we have this balcony over the ladder that we can't yet use. Ugh, I do feel like I'm just beginning to run in circles. And, like, if I start chasing a lead, I don't know whether it's a lead I'm meant to be chasing yet. Like, or if it's something that, of course, I haven't got it because it's gated behind something else. I mean, we've got... Let me... We do have 4 dates in 1847. They're all, like, in the same phase, right? January 6th through 8th, 9th, and 10th. Okay, no, that'll be waning gibbous, waning half, waning crescent. Sorry, waning gibbous, waning gibbous, waning half, waning crescent. And if we were to take the other one, which is December 13th, would be... What's that? 19 days before then. Which would also be waning gibbous? Not even gibbous, crescent. So, what if we try waning gibbous, half, waning crescent. No, sorry, waning crescent, waning gibbous, half, waning crescent. Sure. Waning crescent, waning gibbous, waning half, waning crescent. No. That does definitely say 1847. Yeah, it does. Okay. Especially because we did a little bit of guesswork there, which I don't love. Can we read the 1846 book? Or do none of the other books do anything? Can't be bothered to click through all of them, frankly. Okay. I'm gonna save just since we're here. By the fact that I don't feel like we've uncovered any more truth. Have we? Oh, apparently, yeah. We're up to nearly 80. 80 whole truth. When did this exhibition open in Dusseldorf? Game. And these are the bodies of the days of the week. I am officially approaching frustrated. Hole in the ground. Because, like, I want to be looking around for a rose, but I also don't know if... Of course, we don't have a rose yet. It's going to be gated behind another thing. This is the thing with having all these leads that could interact in any number of unexpected ways, is... They might do that. And we don't know what to chase first. We read all of these. This note is the magician saying, "Call me." Meteorites from the third eye, an artist will be crowned king. The Zodiac. The asexuality of spades. Nothing this way? That seems odd. Maybe there was $1 there that we got. Yeah, I mean, like I say, this is partially my own fault, because it's probably not recommended to... Have we been here? Probably. Oh, pardon me. I could have muted if I'd seen that coming. Didn't. Just thought I should probably look at the actual words on these maps. Probably a clue in there. Yeah. Nothing that springs out. Let's have a coffee as we can. And you'd think if there was a rose anywhere, it'd be really easy to see, because red is the only colour that actually gets splashed in this art design. I mean, I found the wine cellar. Can I bring you a rosé? Horse room. Wine stuck. Can't have my coin back. Now, these do have names written on them. Some of them. Is one of these going to be a clue? Or are they just all filler? Because I know that the whole thing was... There was one in each rack that didn't come out, and that was how you unlocked the thing. Yeah, I don't think these are meaningful. Just take it back into the cellar proper. There's one of the posters we reassembled. This will be the first one. And then this is down, and it's just another craft room. Yeah, this is the architectural studio where we solved a lot of puzzles. The game room, and through the game room, at the eastern side of the cellar, there's the clock. There's the pool table. There's here where we got whatever it was that had fallen through. Game, please give me a lead. I kind of wish there was an actual hint function. Like, wouldn't have to be anything explicit, just maybe letting me know what would be possible for me to do, rather than Renzo's hints, which are just collections of words. There's the sheet music, don't know what to do with this. Haven't even seen any books about sheet music, to my knowledge. And we definitely can't put that ladder down from this side, no. There isn't anything else out here. Doesn't seem to be. And now I'm just noodling around in a not particularly helpful way. Can't use the cards to open the card doors. What if I winch this back up? Does that accomplish anything? Other than stop me walking into it on the way past down there? Doesn't seem to. These books not interactable. The thing with this is you never quite know when something will be interactable. And this is the computer behind the gallery again. Still no idea what we're to do with those. We know what's happening with these, just we need to... There's a phonograph here. We could have been having music this whole time while we did puzzle boxes. I thought this was just another art pedestal. I mean, basic counting would have told me otherwise, but you know. We must have... The clue is going to be in here somewhere. And we know that the year she was working on puzzle boxes would have been in the early 50s. But is that currently all the information we have? Do we have anything else from the early 50s? And this definitely doesn't say anything. No. I am really not seeing it. Does this tell me anything useful? I don't always have the required knowledge to solve a puzzle. You're telling me. There was a back page of this. There was a back page of this. Okay, so this is just giving you the clues of stuff, but it's fine. We worked that out already. This is a long shot. But what if we... What should I want to open in Düsseldorf? No. Okay, yeah, now that was a long shot and I knew it. This mirror broken. What was in my loft again? I just want the document tube. Okay, yeah, I need to take a short break, both because it's that time again and because my brain. And yeah, if I can find video cassettes, I can watch things. Yeah, I need to take a short break because it's that time and also because I'm dying. But hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. I need to go and do the self-care things, so, you know, I need to get more water, get up, move around. All of those things. You should do them too. Get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. That's a reminder. And go and solve the puzzle books on your own time. Or don't, I'm not your mum. In any case, I will be back in a few minutes, so hang tight, let the ads run, and we'll hopefully make some progress. I might see if I can find some gentle hints. We shall see. Alright. Love you all. See you in a few. And I'm back. Hi, everyone. I always think the mark of a good puzzle is, or at least one that's solvable, is when you see the actual answer or the method to get there, and your first thought is, am I in fact a colossal idiot? Anyway, let's go and play a piano. I can remember how any of this fits together. Why didn't I take the elevator? Excellent question, me. I'm going to drink some coffee. That's why. There you go. There's a plan all along. I'm going to walk directly into a wall. Plan. How do we get to the piano again? It's bottom floor. Well, I hope that doesn't make the lighting go weird. I think the bulb just blew out. Elevators are pretty large. It's hard to take them anywhere. I mean, maybe with an attitude like that. So we have this. And as is common in this game, we're just being debated. Because it's not actually anything to do with those dates or the pictures or anything that are being shown. Just ignore everything except down here we have numbers. On the sheet music we have 10 boxes, each with a number of things in. Just put those numbers in, you idiot. 0, 4, 0, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2, 3, 6, 9. Really hope this doesn't get copyright hit. Also, I wonder if this is Linnea Olsen who did the songs on 10 Hour Wild Hearts. I think it might be.
I was born to sing the blues. I dream in black and white, see it all through laser eyes. Before I go, I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes.
This game has a surprising number of points where solving a puzzle gives you an unexpected musical intellect. Hey, your man's back. Such a beautiful piece. Wonderful, signorina. Hi. Sometimes music lingers in the room, almost like magic. Hey. The reddest rose, just for you, signorina. Ha ha ha. Progress. In the absence of cuckoos, I must be the singer. It's time to return to the project. Well done, signorina. Thanks. Question mark. Now let's just leave the hotel for a bit. Yeah, there's probably just something at some point that we failed to read. Or possibly not. Possibly we haven't been given this information yet. Difficult to say. But anyway, we have a rose for a magician. A red rose could awaken the memories of my grand history. I sure do have one of those. Actually, no, I want to see what my brain says about it first. Given by a man after playing the piano. The flower is in bloom and has a pleasant smell. The roses of the Andenken rose variety, which was first cultivated in northern Germany in the 19th century. Oh, God, I bet there's going to be at least one clue in item descriptions. Although, actually, that said, the fact that we don't log item descriptions makes it feel unlikely. A single red rose often has romantic connotations, but the Andenken has long been a favourite among stage performers. It's traditionally associated with the love of art rather than romance. This particular rose was handed over in an act of magic, which suggests that the flower is not what it appears to be. Yeah, looking at the cards doesn't seem to have anything. Okay. Anyway, yes. Here, have this rose. Cross that off. Yeah. I remember it like yesterday. Do you? A woodly magic hand! The traditional cry of the magician. Well, you know that bit in the stats program that said Teatro Rosso? I think we found it. Also, that is $1 flying around. Is it going to come back? There's one towards the stage as well. Unless that's the same one. Might be. Dollar. Dollar. Not the same one. Oh, hello. This theatre is a tragic lie. A parade with slumbering. The main attraction is waiting on the stage. On the edge of this deception, there are lost woods. Travel there to hear the stories passed down through centuries. For a modest gift, he can arrange your journey. Find me there. Question mark? Also, just the art mashup in here feels very Madoka Magica. How far forward is this dollar? There we go. Unmagic hand. Magic hands. Okay, so he's not the one that can arrange my passage to these lost woods of stories. Ah, except if he's standing over here, I guess. Welcome to the sideshow, sister. For a measly 10 American dollars, I can show you a trick I call the disappearing woman. It might take you to unexpected places. I have so many American dollars. Your support keeps the arts alive, sister. Hey, artist more. Now, please brace yourself. Magic finger! Well, that woman should have despair. Hello, girl. Owl girl. You've travelled far to get here. Come closer, and I will tell you how this all started. Okay. This is the tragic story we call the Legend of Creation. A whisper, 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 whisper. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the Far East, but one night it fell from the sky. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, so she painted a creature in red ochre on a cave wall. At night, the crimson beast awoke. It spread chaos and death and devoured the human and her people. And the music was very loud. The story of the red creature became legend, but the third eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. So, in a reductive sense, that appears to be the basic thing here, is that a magic comet fell to Earth thousands of years ago, and it gives people the power to use art to warp reality. And then they did. What happens if you talk to him again? I don't particularly wish to see the trick once more. No, it was very loud. Is there one on the other side as well? Yes. Yes, disappearing women take me to unexpected places. I have another 10 American dollars. Magic fingers! Hello again, girl. Owl girl. Strigia. That is your name now. Don't we all spread death and devour everyone when it comes down to it? Well, yeah, but you didn't have to say it. Your journey has been long to reach these lost woods. Like Koji Kondo. That was supposed to be a bit... I mean, yeah, I know, but also... Come closer. I will tell you one of the legends we speak of in this forest. Beam it into your mind. At which point it will become the voice of me doing my 30s announcer voice. This is the tragedy of the tale of the Baroness and the treasure hunter. Whisper, 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 whisper. Long ago, there was a noble human born in a palace. Hidden in her palace was a long-lost treasure with a world of its own. Paint the world in red, it whispered to her in her dreams. Driven by the influence of the treasure, she painted a treasure hunter who appeared in her palace as if real. Together, they set out to find the treasure known as the Third Eye. When they found it, all magic and wonders of the world appeared before them, but with the vision came great misfortune. The artist said, "Who needs eyes when there is nothing left to see?" Which is why the third eye pose has them covering their eyes, I presume. She cut out her eyes and blindly fell to her demise, not as a human, baroness, nor artist. Instead, she had become up. She had turned into red paint from an old rusty bucket. This is Lorenzo and Renata. Her whole world faded away, as did the treasure hunter, but the third eye was once again prepared to trade hands. Excellent. Magic fingers. So I take it that's like the one other section? Yeah. Oh, there's two more stories. Are they going to cost us another $10 each? Because I do not have that kind of cash. Yeah, looks like. Yeah. Well, there go all my dollars. Need to find more of those. Who knows, at some point if I want to clean up, I might find a guide to where all the dollars are. Come closer and I will tell you something you may have already guessed. I guess lots of things. This is the tragic story we call The Quest of Man. I mean, that's most tragic stories when you think about it. Legends tell of a human who sought magic. He travelled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds he found the third eye, and when he held it he saw the magic of this world. This encounter by holy and profane gave him a vision of his magnum opus. So the dilapidated palace is the building that's been renovated into the hotel. Yes, I'm trying to find concrete explanations and interpretations here because there are so few. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. And then we waited a while for this slide to go past. Very kind of Cloud Atlas music going on here. Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only as good as its spectators. Well, yeah. Sorry, you're telling me that art thrives upon context and interpretation? Who could have seen this coming? In a feeble protest against Mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes. Everybody keeps doing that. I wonder how much of these stories are like literally the story of like Renzo and what happened here, and how much is just the same things are recurring. The third eye once again became a lost treasure, and the man faded away. And now he sends me phone calls from 1963, in which he says things that make literally no sense. See, if you make your things scroll this slowly, I have to make up new things to fill them in. Oh, I guess we're done. What happens if we try and give this other man $10 when we don't have them? As I am sure you are aware, artists need to eat too. Return when you are in a more stable financial situation, sister. Wow, caught me out there. I'm a streamer. And I work for a charity. There is no stability to be found here. Alright, let's see the main show, I guess. Be welcome to Teatro Rosso, sister. Our ancient order knew of your return. Our prophecy told of a sister bringing us magical cards. Yes! We can do the cards. We saw that it would open the doors to our past. Tell me, sister, did you bring us any magical cards? Sure did, my dude. Precisely 2. The card of death. Spade, 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 spade! Use it wisely, sister. The Ace of Spades turned into a spade-shaped key. Completely normal sentence. But wait, there's more. The card of love. Magic hat! It's all you need to do to be able to do magic is forcefully enough shout magic noun. Magic hat. Okay, so progress. And we now have keys to open 2 more doors. So the heart's door is at the bottom left of floor 2. And the spade's door is also on floor 2? So spade's door is to get into there. The investigation office. Heart's door is to get into the study. And I thought this would do the balconies thing, but no, that is the diamond's door. Damn it. But we can still progress. Where's the club's door again? Oh, it's to get out to the... Where? Oh, right, out to the bottom of that ladder. So maybe we don't need the diamonds one, or maybe it works with either. I mean, there'll be some other stupid obstacle in the way. There always is. There's always something. Okay, art store is down here. The art store. We use the art key. It's hearts shaped. But here in the study we find an American dollar. Takes us another 10% of the way to finding another story. And a scrapbook full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Ah. Düsseldorf. Ah ha 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 ha. That said 1953. Toys on display in museum. Interactive exhibition opens this weekend. Citizens in Düsseldorf visiting Bauschinger Kunstinstitute in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anna Catherine Brown says that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called Verschlossene Erinnerungen, spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Bauschinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. Wow, we were all calling me out today. Fine product for country fairs, no doubt, but Fraulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelons of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Screw this guy. So I just love whether you must think you're classy. You insist upon wearing sunglasses indoors. But wait, there's so much to read here. Technik und Fotografie, Issue 8, 1960. Report from Electronic Art Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibition. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Art Symposium took place in Kirchsteiger Messe. The exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than working calculations. Among these selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Morris Talbot insisted with a comment on the unreliability of technology. But concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. But if the death of the artwork is the artwork, then has the artwork died? Cinema Occhio, Issue 4, 1962. An Animale Terrible review. There can be little... There's only one voice that the news comes in, I'm sorry. There can be little doubt that Lorenzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. An Animale Terrible is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in An Animale Terrible, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. This is just reading at computer games. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but it works just as well as the joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators, superfluous tired eyes. It's the participation that in the end makes Un Animale Terrible such an intense viewing. It should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned it is not a pleasant film by any means. Journal du Sud, 7th of July, 1962. Lorenzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo. Will spend the money on new film project. The director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated that he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Lorenzo Nero was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Lorenzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter Miss Melissa Dubois caught Lorenzo Nero in the company of starlet Carlo Romano and socialite Felicia LaVey, both drinking champagne, but the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No. First of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I had seen in the stars that I would win. That was no reason to worry. Risky business, gambling with the production budget. If you lost, there'd be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you set an example for other filmmakers? No, it was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks, I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead, because gambling is immoral. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning, to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. There was a playing card hidden behind the article. Lovely, keys behind keys. Ace of clubs. Das Nordostjournal. 6th of January 1963. Death at Hotel Letzesiach. Police are coy about details. The police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Letzesiach yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there is any correlation between the film production and the death. Commissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate place at the moment, and therefore the deceased identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation. I don't know what this accent is. The police commented earlier this morning. Central European Times, 29th of November 1982, little jump. Report from the inside, the Third Eye Movement. Cult or commune? Our reporter secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is, apparently, a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so I thought it was in my capacity as a Mending Awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Maria Gil, the European branch's Magnus Magister artist even, Latin, maintained that it was due to a little red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Maria made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft and not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye Movement is solely for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's round table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of sorts. No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it, the zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. And it was. And skip ahead another 22 years. 32 years. Maths. Art Filter, issue 2, 2014. Where are they now? This guy's immortal, Lorelei Weiss. Our search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Also, archaeology. They do that too. Whether it's a long-dead naivist painter from Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. That's a take. The thing about Lorelei Weiss's most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pauses a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition, which would act as both a tribute and a retrospective of this eclectic artist. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself, and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the Gauguin of the electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss was an elusive figure even when she was in Zenith, but after the Nero affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg, and swiftly travelled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create a renaissance for a long-forgotten electronic art pioneer. Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. This sounds familiar. And Connected, issue 3, 2022. The Internet Mystery of the OCU3. Truth or fake? We dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We've all heard the story by now, so I won't tell you it. Good night. Okay then. In Augenwaldburg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Gieber are building a Euro funland, complete with golf courses, spas, and restaurants, A construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s, the OCU-3. First found in what was the basement of the old mansion which previously stood on the grounds. Hello. It was later sold to the flea market. It eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Pooty on several forums. Genuinely thought that said Putin. That would be a different vibe. Pooty then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the OCU-3. We've all seen the results on the internet. We've all been astonished by it. And we've all asked ourselves the same questions. Was this type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made, or even fit, on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer those questions, and dive deeper into the mystery of the OCU-3. I've done this voice too much. I mean, that's just the story of my life in voice acting. Wait. I may as well do the spades room while I'm up here. Should I? Yeah, I do have to go the long way around. Because I've got the club card to take to Tesco. No. I have the ace of clubs. Let's drink a coffee because I am walking too slowly. I have the ace of clubs that we can take to the magician and get keified. And we have the year that Beschlossene Erinnerungen opened. But that's just the one, like, that we've already circumvented. The one we need is about Andreas Kellman. And I wonder if that could be found in the investigation room, which is apparently what's behind the spade door. Not that way. Can I get around to it? I could just want to... No, wrong ball. I just want I could. No, big hole in the way. I take it back. Probably easiest if I go to the library. Here, up here, through here, down, here, down, down here. Spades door, the door of the spades. There's an American dollar behind this filing cabinet. I mean, if you go back far enough behind a filing cabinet, you'll always find something good. Just keep going in a straight line. On this pinboard, it's full of incomplete and short notes. Fake gun. Body moved. Americans. RN equals L. Yes, Renzo is short for Lorenzo. I don't know how to break this to you. Americans. A file. File marked case 6300113RN. Just writing that down, no reason. Okay, this is not going to be read by 30s announcer guy. Autopsy report, case 6300113RN. Hotel letztes Jahr, 1963, January 13th. Subject has a substantial visible fracture in the os frontale. The fracture has caused a severe injury to the frontal lobe. The injury is lethal, but in all likelihood the cause of death is the cervical fractures in vertebrae C2 and C3 respectively. However, death from circulatory shock due to the extraction of the bulbus oculi cannot be completely ruled out. So, yeah. Cut out her eyes, jumped out of a window, broke neck and skull. The extraction wounds in the orbiter have been caused by a sharp, non-surgical instrument. The wounds inside the orbiter are similar to those made from a pocket knife. The wounds could be self-inflicted or by someone else. Given the amount of glass found on and inside of the subject, there cannot be any doubt that the subject crashed through the window on the 3rd floor. It is unlikely, but possible that the subject fell through the window due to the impact needed to crush the glass. Therefore, the subject most likely either jumped through the window or was pushed. Death by illness or accident is unlikely. Due to the evidence at hand, the subject either committed suicide or was the victim of manslaughter/murder/involuntary manslaughter. Covering all your bases. Interrogation transcript. Name of witnesses. So I don't know what voice to give you. Oh, this is Lorelei. When did this change in behavior start? Don't know why Commissar Schmidt keeps becoming French. He was eccentric when I arrived, and then his mental state took a turn for the worse after a phone call from the production company. Were you frightened by him? Not at first, no. But at some point you did find him frightening. Yes, I did. In what way did he make you uncomfortable? Excuse me, Fraulein. He played with his revolver. Ladies. His thoughts were very dark. Having seen the script pages in the past, correct. I get the feeling some of this I was meant to have long since seen. Evidence submission form. Received 13th of January. Report on 16th. Submitted for examination. Espresso cup, revolver, playing card, glass shard, letter. Red paint was found on all of those things except the letter. Blood from the deceased was found at the glass shards. Exact model or owner of item B, which is the gun, could not be identified, presumed to be a pre-war Italian model. But is that the gun that's not really a gun? Is that why it said fake gun on the pinboard? A card. The cards were all behind the cards. Investigation report. Polizeibeamter Andreas Coleman arrived at Hotel Letztes Jahr at midnight. There we go. 15. He was there, greeted by Lorelei Weiss in the foyer. She was in a state of shock and spoke about eyes. After being calmed, she showed the officer on site the place of the incident. The deceased was found on the gravel path, lying face down. The legs were facing the house. The deceased's right arm was folded beneath her body, while the left arm was stretched out. A pool of blood formed beneath the body, and the deceased had visible severe head injuries. The deceased had, in addition, severe injuries to her eyes, I assume is what we're going for there. Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same. Upon closer inspection, there was additional red liquid near the body, which was believed to be paint. There were 4 playing cards discovered in the inner pockets of the deceased. A second-floor window above the body had been shattered. The deceased was dead upon the arrival of Polizeibeamter Andreas Coleman. The deceased was identified by witness Lorelei Weiss as... So this is German citizen Renata, whatever her name was. Well, that's a very short field for that. According to Weiss, the deceased had inflicted eyes and then window. Case dismissal. Ooh, interesting. On the 14th of May, the following year. No definitive proof of foul play has been discovered in conjunction with the death of her. The physical evidence points towards Nero. It has been established that Nero suffered a manic psychotic breakdown. There have been conflicting professional opinions on whether these stab wounds could have been self-inflicted. But the majority state that a frenzied state might have given him the necessary willpower to inflict the injuries upon further interviews with witness, presumably Lorelei Weiss, have cleared the doubts surrounding her involvement in Renata's death. Therefore, no further measures will be taken in the case. Okay, well, getting 2 cards has got me the other cards. That's exciting. Elevator. To the ground floor. I keep having the thing occasionally with this elevator where my brain is like, why did none of these say G? Oh wait, this is set in a different country. This is set in Europe, so they don't number things in the same way. Why did none of them say R? Not every European country is France, Emma. How many dwellers do I have? A whole 3. But we do have 83.9% of the truth. That's quite a lot of truth. Magic hand. Hello, magician. Magical cards. Yes, I have both. The card of luck. Is it? Is that an Ace of Clubs thing specifically? Like, as your local tarot nerd. And finally, so this would be what? Wealth? The card of wealth. God, I'm good. You have been a wonderful audience. Magic fingers. So we've got those things. Magic hand. We can still go back there for that one last sideshow. And we will once we have enough dwellers. Which, you know, we will soon enough. While I'm on this floor, I kind of want to go back to Quiz Club. Because we've got the answers to all 3 of the questions that we were stuck on. Actually, first I'm going to save, just in case a man in a maze shoots us. You know how it is. Plus, I just wanted to hear that crunchy noise. Pulling up the map again. Brain. Oh, plugging my phone in again before it dies while I'm trying to consult a map. Okay, so, right, we're in the center. This takes us into the north sector. And then this, left. May not be taking us where I think it is. What? How did we do that? Yeah, no, I was following the wrong bit on the map, but the right bit in my brain. Right and down. And it's hard to explain these directions because I'm using bloody tank controls. And you're going to ask me about something else. Ah, yes, this was in 1953, brother. I'm so good at quiz, y'all. You don't even know. And that's why you're not just good at quiz, I guess. I don't know. Apparently I'm feeling punchy. Okay, so then go up here. And then left. Out. Down, and we're back on the golden path. Yeah? And this is going to be a window? Yep. Okay, we are where I think we are. Down here and left. And straight across and then right. And we get to you, who asks us about Andreas Coleman, who arrived at 15 minutes past midnight. Okay, we are now in uncharted territory as we enter the south sector. And up here, yes, should be a mirror, or a window even. If you dreamed me, then this key must not be mine. Got our 1973 key. And left will take us along here to another door. What do you want to know, my man? Fine, yes, point a gun at me first, but then tell me what you want to know. Which room did the dead woman's key lead to? That would have been 1847. But allow my contemplation. Oh wow, we really are filling this up. Can I not? You won't allow me to... Fine, spare me so I can actually go and look at my possessions rather than my memory. Dead woman's key, 1847. Okay, I did remember. You'll understand why I assumed I hadn't remembered it right, because I rarely do. A 1, 8, 4, 7, go. Correct. Magic fingers. And this will take us to the last window. If I am but a story, then this key must not be mine. 1982. There you go. We have all the keys. Things are happening. That's a door out. There's nothing on this map of the maze to say where the doors out will be, so, which is another reason I would quite like to have made a paper copy, but hey. Yes, gun, gamble, I know. In which 2014 issue of Art Filter can you read about Lorelei Vice? Allow me to contemplate that. That would be issue 2. Let's just look around all the other bits, just in case there is a hole in the wall with a dollar in it. Yeah, that went a bit weird. There's a little nook here. Nothing. Really thought there'd be something there. Sure was not. That feels more golden pathy. I want to hit all of them, so... let's do you first. I should also go to the dead end next to us. What's your question, then? How many paintings are included in the work Humans Curtain? Well, that would be 7, because they're the ones of the planets of the days of the week. Bling, bling, blong, blong, bling. Investigate this dead end. Oh, it's an exit. But what about the dead end around to my right here? That's a hole in the wall with a dollar in it. And here we have Brother 23. How many mannequins stand in the room behind the revolver door? 2. Unless there's others that my mental notes didn't record. Well, let's find out. No. No, I'm just a genius. Never doubt myself for a second. Don't know why I said myself. You're the ones who shouldn't doubt me, honestly, chat. Always doubting me. Hello, Brother21. Yes, yes. Animation is long. How many years did Lorenzo the Great walk on this earth? Allow me contemplation. Because the posters have dates on them at all. No. Because we do have the 3 graves. One for 1807 to 47, one for 32 to 2014, one for 24 to 63. Dead in 63 would be Hanata. Dead in 2014 would presumably be Lorelei. So I'm assuming the 1807 to 47 is Lorenzo. But I don't have anything concrete saying that. You only doubt me when I'm wrong? Well, then you shouldn't just be doubting me at that point. If you know I'm wrong, you should be telling me, honestly. I should find an exit so I can save. I've answered too many questions too blankly. No, that was a hole in wall. There was a door around here, yeah. We have 7 questions remaining in the quiz club. I bet we can manage it. Unless there's more information that we just haven't received yet behind the other 2 playing card doors, which is where we should probably be going, let's be real. Well, let's see if this man shoots us in the face. I say risk my life, I'm risking my own life. Knew I should have saved. See, I made the perfect call in that moment. Calculated risk. Right, so we can't get through there. But that's fine. There are other ways to get through it. So, I mean, this bit connects up in a square anyway. Hello, Brother20. And hello in chat, Ulala Mulala 1. Good name. What date in January was the first Monday of 1847? Does it say that in my book on lunar science? Lunar phases? Sure doesn't. Okay, we have other things with dates in 1847. Because if I can find one day of the week in 1847, I can reverse engineer this. Oh, well, there's the answer to that. Lorenzo the Great walked 49 years on this earth under the protection of Santa Lucia. So that's good to know. Am I enjoying this game? Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah, I just noticed the day of the week is literally blanked out there, isn't it? Yeah, no, I am loving this. It's absolutely burning my brain out, but in the best possible way. Oh no, that's a location, not a day of the week. They give me the day of the week at any point at any. I mean, I could just look up what day that was in real life, but that seems like cheating. Like, I bet we have the information for this, but possibly we don't. Possibly it's behind. So it was first Monday of 1847. Well, spare me for now. Yes, I know you won't let cowards in. You're hardcore like that. But I do know how old Lorenzo the Great got, so I can do that. Also good to know that I was like 1 digit off. 49, dude. Another hole in wall. Get another $1. Closer to a girl in an hour mask telling us a story again. Oh, this is the same guy again. I'm just at the other side. Yes. I can read maps. I still don't know, brother. I literally just walked around the corner and then you asked me again and I still don't know. Okay, so that takes us there. We haven't talked to you. Yes. Galloper. How many journeys in silk robes and tattered rags and gilded wagons and on bloody souls? That's from one of the letters again, isn't it? That. It rings a bell. I saw a thing. Can I think where it would have been? Can I think where it would have been? It's not in one of these. No. The third eye. I am just scanning through. I read all of these before. I mean, yeah, this could be a reference to the First Brothers, which is 7. And we shall send 7 brothers, like in the old. I mean, that's what they're getting at, right? Risk my life. What's the worst that could happen? What are you gonna do? Shoot me? See? We're fine. We're geniuses. Never punished once. And this just takes me to a $1. really feels like there'd be something in that nook on the right. Okay, so we want to go up this and then round to the right to get back on the actual golden path. What's down this side? Nothing. Why did I think there was? Yeah, gamble. How many items were submitted for examination in the case? I think it's 5, but allow my contemplation. It's 5. Or possibly E, depending on how we're numbering these. We are just winning so hard at quiz. 1 second. And then here is nothing. Feels like there should be something. And down here, forks, in which the right one will take us to a dead end, which probably has $1 in it, and the other one will take us in the run to the center. Can I read Roman numerals? It's the same year everything has been about, my mans. It's 1847. And here we find a hole in the wall. Stick our arm into the hole. Get $1. But on this side, we have Brother 25. We jamble. How many statues stand by the Minotaur below the Red Maze? 2. One for each of the eyes. God, guys, hit me with a hard one. None of these questions are about Shkutnagari. And here we are. Oh, hello, Minotaur man. There's an exit door here, lovely. And a nook that feels like it should have something in it, but doesn't. Hello, Minotaur man. You have done well to come this far. But only the Nocken's Mouliere knows the answer to our final question. From top to bottom, what did my underground brother say? What, the door to the thing? Well, allow my contemplation. No, allow my contemplation. Spare me. By which I mean, yes, I know there's no room for cowards. By which I mean I'm gonna go and save. About 86.6% of the truth. That's a lot of truth. Okay, right. So it's just the letters. It was Delta Xi Phi. Yeah. Thanks, past me, for writing these down top to bottom. You are not the Nocken's Mouliere. Pardon me? What do you mean that was wrong? I have a thing of it. Really, do you want me to go back into the maze? I mean, if I go back into the maze, where's it going to put me? Ugh, I have to find out. Can't remember where I last came out of the maze. But hey, good thing I saved. Yes, it left me back here, but also I saved. I really hope I can just walk out and see the gate to the center of the maze again. Yeah, it is this way. We looked at this mural, right? 9 fragments unite in the third eye as any I had wrong. Yeah, and we can't look at the gate anymore. That's what it said. It said Delta. It was Delta Xi Phi. Unless when he says his underground brother, we mean not that gate, but the actual Minotaur. And if we do mean that, then I frankly have no clue what the answer is. Or possibly I just messed up the input. I do this sometimes. And because I'm an idiot. Or maybe I misread my own handwriting in Greek. Truth of the Minotaur, deeper below, eyes of the dead, red tears. Did I just mess up the input? Or is there a deeper truth? Because it literally says the truth of the Minotaur deeper below. You know what? I think we've got to leave it there. It's been a hell of a thing. How much truth is that? That's 36, yes. There are 2 questions left in Quiz Club, which are the first Monday of 1847 and possibly what the underground Minotaur says. I've got a lot of the money in this game. I'm only short, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, $21. Which is a weird number. So is there just not enough money to buy everything in this game? I think there might not be enough money to buy everything in this game. And that's fair. That's a choice. Okay. Yeah. I think we've got to leave it there. How do I do that again? Oh, yes. I click quit. Yes, I know what one, so progress will be lost. This has been a hell of a thing to come back to, and I feel like we're near the end. This game rules. So, just time for me to do the wrap-up. We're already over when I would normally be. So, I will just say, thanks everyone for coming. It's good to be back. Thanks for staying to the end, genuinely means a lot. If you've been watching this, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent. That's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. Streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time, that is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available, but you'll have to do the maths yourself, or just give us a follow and get notified whenever I'm here. If you do miss anything, VODs are on Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. Everything else says the YouTube. Link is down there, says VOD Archive, or it's youtube.com/@HouseOfHubris, where you can find everything going back like 3.5 years to the very start of the channel. There's a lot of stuff there. Check it out. And while you're there, why not subscribe and get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday once they start uploading again. From the start of Lorelei, we have taken a little break to let me build a buffer up again after the holiday, but it'll be back. Nothing's getting lost, don't worry about it. If you want to support me taking a laser cutter directly to my own brain financially, you can, of course, subscribe on or cheer on Twitch. You very much don't need to, just turn up and hang out, be chill and be good to each other, and then everyone's having a good time. If you want to find me elsewhere, links are also all down there, or it's House of Hubris pretty much anywhere. At House of Hubris on Twitter, at House of Hubris at kind.social on Mastodon, at houseofhubris.bsky.social on Blue Sky, where I do all the regular social media things, talking about the stream, sharing memes, you know, the world, whatever that means here. But yeah, I think that's everything. Or, I mean, if you want to find me, I'm not hard to find. Google my name. You might find the bit where the mail did a hit piece on me. That was fun. Shut up, Emma. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Love to you all. I will see you again on Thursday. Forgot what day of the week it was. It's good to be back. Yeah, when we will possibly finish this, ? And yeah, hang around for now. I'm going to send a raid over to Loading Ready Run, have their second annual subathon going. I don't know what they're doing at the minute. Let's find out. But from me, I will just once again say thanks everyone for being here. Take care wherever you are. Love to you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.